Could Dexon's claims of property theft be true? Ironmace raided by the police. Is moderation going too far? Multiple articles and pieces of information are removed from the DarkAndDarker subreddit. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? A member of the community has taken it upon themselves to find out. All of this information and more, this week in your weekly roundup of community game news for DarkAndDarker. Articles from the Abyss. Starting off the week like any true medieval fantasy, it was cloudy with a chance of statistics, but the numbers were more meaningless than your love life, so we skip right on. Moving on from that, Ironmace was raided by the police. So Nexon can further substantiate their claims against Ironmace and the whole property thing. They had the police go checking around for lost biscuits and stolen beagle. Ironmace claims that everything went perfectly well and the visit was overall fairly peaceful. We did reach out to Nexon in an attempt to get further comment on the situation. However, it was admittedly difficult to hear their response over the gagging sounds their die-hard fans were making. Keep in mind, before we get into this segment of the video, that Google Translate is as reliable as a bridge built by a hippie during the Stone Age, so there may be some things that don't make sense if you're reading along. Ironmace, in further defense that they are innocent, does state that they have not only developer logs, but also detailed build videos from the very beginning that will help further prove that these claims made by Nexon are nothing more than the petty squeals from a dying child. In summary, Ironmace ends this statement by saying they regret the amount of fake information that is being spread around. They will do their best to not only combat it, but also work with authorities to get this situation resolved as soon as possible. In other words, don't believe the big evil corporation that would sell your mother for a cup of Coke. Is moderation going too far? For those who have been keeping up throughout the week on the subreddit for DarkAndDarker, you may be aware that there has been an absolute gigachat fuck ton of articles posted there. But it would seem one of the moderators finally had enough and simply snapped, purging a vast majority of the articles from the subreddit. This may come as a total shock to viewers, but I am not in fact Korean, nor do I speak it, so when attempting to find said articles, it was admittedly almost impossible. So if you're wondering why there's some news that has not been covered this week, that's probably why. Because moderators are taking things too far? From there, the numbers, Mason. Do you really know what they mean? A member of the community by the name of
Cloud
has published a video detailing the impact of armor rating. Lots of sexy numbers for any of you nerds out there. Link to it in the description box down below. And finally, some people just cannot get over the fact that they were born with a micropenis, and will make sure to make everyone else's day worse by that simple fact. Yes indeed, people who were not gifted in the loins department are now starting to already sell cheats for DarkAndDarker. It's a terrible thing, it's a horrible thing, really makes us all think you have a small dick if you participate in it, but unfortunately, it is happening. And there you have it, that has been your weekly game and community news roundup for DarkAndDarker. Tune in next time for blossoming topics like D&D or DAD. The discussion rages on as experts get into a fist fight outside a Reddit thread. Hello there. Hi, thank you very much for watching. I hope the video was enjoyable. I tried to be as accurate with everything as I could. Links to everything I mentioned will be in the description down below. And if there's something I can improve on, maybe drop the whole cool, unique voice. Yeah, if you want me to drop that or think there's some things I can improve on, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you'd like to consider subscribing, it would be hugely appreciated. And while you're down there, hey, maybe hit a notification bell, hit the like button, I don't know, do whatever you want. But thanks so very much for making it to the end of this video, and yeah, see you in the next one.